Hi everyone, this is Professor Suresh Kumar for Titans 11. In our previous video, we have just saw how to install Argo UML. Now, we are moving towards another level at how to draw your first use case using Argo UML. So, as we saw in the previous video, we have installed Argo UML successfully and we just open the Argo UML. So you can have a very clear view that this is how Argo UML looks like. In the top of the console you have file, edit, view, create, arrange, generation, critics, tool, options. As in the file denotes, you can go for a new project, a new file, or your project is already been opened. Option, save project, import to XML. Likewise, you have plenty of options in the file. In case of edit, you can select or navigate towards your levels. View, you can zoom it. You can adjust the grids and snaps, and this is the main one. Create, you can have all those diagrams, use case, class diagram, sequence, collaboration diagram, everything. So this create option is also mentioned here also. You can see it here. So all those use case, class diagrams, everything is being denoted here also. Below that, you are also having these options, that is actors, use case, associations, deployment, everything is there. So straight away we can go for a use case diagram. So before into that, you can just check it out here. Untitled model, you are having two, that is class diagram and use case diagram. So whatever you draw here, that will comes under here. So if you want, you can name it here. You can see untitled model. If you want, you can name it as your project name. So let us go for our first use case diagram. So I am taking passport automation system as my first use case. So you can see here a reactor button. Just click it and drop it. That's it. So if you want to name it, you can just type it by double clicking inside. So I am giving applicant because it is a passport automation system, so I am just giving the name as applicant. So if you click on the center, you can see 4 boxes surrounded our applicant. This is called as association line. So there is no need for selecting these lines and draw. You just click it, there you go. So I got my first use case. So I have to give the condition for my first use case. So my first condition might be registration, because the person has to register himself to get the passport. Okay. So again the second comes. So I can just drag it here. Okay. So you can adjust yourself in these conditions. So my second condition is check status. So that's my check status, because if a person is registering himself, then he will be given by means of some sort of number or reference number. By means of his reference number, he can access his application and know what it is, know about his status. So that's all on my side on applicant. Now we can go for the next side, that is the administrator. So I'm again clicking the actor. There you go. This time sorry, I have accidentally pressed it. Okay. Okay. So now I have to give the administrator what he is about to do. So I'm just naming it as admin. Now I'm just assigning what he is going to do. As I told before, this line, square box line, is indicate the association. So if I just click it here, it will form an association like this. So you can drag it anywhere and drag it anywhere. So I'm naming here what the association can do. Process application, that is, the admin will process application of the applicant. Okay, that's it. And you can go again. So this time the next process, dispatch passport. So after verifying that all his data and everything is correct, the administrator will dispatch the passport. So this is a sample use case that I have drawn with the limited conditions. If you want to be more brief, if you want to be more specific, then the use cases will be more. So for an example, I have took this is simple procedure and I have drawn the use case. So after completing that, if you want to save your file, you can save it. That will comes under the use case. So we can see that at the beginning you don't have any sort of a thing, but right now you have all those use cases and every association that is related towards your use case. So it's all stored in use case diagram tree. So this is how we draw the use case. Hope this video is very useful to you. Thank you so much.